By late morning, Japanese Admiral Nagumo faced a terrible decision. His carriers were refueling and rearming planes for another attack when scouts reported enemy ships nearby. The decks of his carriers became chaos, bombs being replaced, fuel lines snaking across wooden planks slick with oil. At that exact moment, a group of American dive bombers from Enterprise in Yorktown, guided by instinct, luck, and courage, broke through the clouds. They dove almost vertically towards the Japanese fleet. In less than 5 minutes, everything changed. Bombs tore through Akagi, Kaga, and Soryu. Explosions erupted across their decks as fuel and ammunition ignited. Fire swallowed men and steel alike. The ocean below shimmered with burning oil and falling debris. Only one carrier remained, and she struck back, launching attacks that crippled the Yorktown. But by nightfall, she too was found and destroyed. The sea that evening glowed red with fire. The screams of burning ships faded into the endless Pacific. June 7, 1942. Silence after the storm. When the smoke cleared, 4 Japanese carriers were gone. Along with over 3,000 men and hundreds of aircraft, the once invincible Imperial Navy had been dealt a wound it would never heal. On the American side, the cost was heavy, but the spirit was unbroken. The once invincible Imperial Navy had been dealt a wound it would never heal. By the time the battle ended, 3,057 Japanese had died. On the American side, the cost was heavy, but the spirit was unbroken. 307 Americans had been killed. The Yorktown now lay at the bottom of the sea, yet her sacrifice had turned the tide of the Pacific War. Admiral Nimitz, upon hearing the final reports, looked out across Pearl Harbor and whispered, "This is the turning point." And so it was. From that moment forward, expansion halted. The Pacific, once dominated by the rising sun, began to tilt toward the Allies. The Battle of Midway wasn't just a naval victory, it was a moment of destiny, a triumph of intelligence over arrogance, of courage over chaos, and of nations' resolve forged in the fires of loss. The Battle of Midway wasn't just a naval victory, it was a moment of destiny, a triumph